I completely forgot how to record videos, to be honest. It's not like I knew in the first place. I've kind of been struggling to make videos of any kind. And it's not because I'm lacking motivation or ideas. It's just I've been sitting here for months just working on videos again and again. But I always scrap the ideas and the videos because I feel like they aren't good enough for what I want to do. And that's really frustrating because it's not just about this channel, it's about everything I do. It's about, I want to learn drawing, I want to learn video editing, all that stuff, right? And I just can't seem to get anywhere because obviously you need to practice to get good. So all the videos that you make before you get good aren't really that good. But really, it's really difficult to post videos that you know aren't good because they just don't live up to your expectations, you know. So I kind of fight the urge to, oh, what did I write here? Scary deep cave, etc. Okay. Completely forgot about that. What did I want to say? Right, it's difficult to post videos that don't live up to your own expectations of yourself. So every time I visit this channel, like my channel, I'm kind of fighting the urge not to delete the old videos I already made. Which sucks because that's the whole reason I made them. I didn't want to delete them. I want this to be like a starting point, something easy to make. So I get into like practice habit, you know? And it's just a place where I can talk about stuff without needing to worry about anything. But obviously I do worry because I kind of have a history of being judged for everything I do. So, oh, diamonds. Yippee. So every time I do something, especially artistic stuff, I feel like everyone's gonna judge me and everyone's gonna tell me that it sucks and I don't want my friends to see it and, you know, all that stuff. And that sucks big time because, well, how am I ever gonna make something and how am I ever gonna get good at making something if I can't make something because I feel like people are gonna hate it, right? I should ideally make something for myself. But if I make something for myself, I can't just publish it, you know? Well, I could, and that's what I've done, but it doesn't feel right because it's not, to me, it's not a good video. So I've really been fighting with myself not to delete the videos on this channel or like private them or unlist them because I just, like watching them back, I feel like they're cringe or like they aren't good. And I mean, that's like subjective, right? Maybe other people don't find them bad, but if I look at the stuff, I feel really bad about them. And that, of course, is like just a big part of like me being unconfident, probably. Oh fuck! Okay. Damn, being in like old-looking Minecraft really makes you like let your guard down. I also have my FOV set down. Yeah, it's normal. Usually I play at like 90, so it feels very different. Yippee, more diamonds. You get so much lapis from mining the ore, it's insane. 3 creepers, that's nice. Oh, I did bring a shield. Boom. Oh, you can't see anything, but I kind of like it that way. It's more scary. Scarier, sorry. Yeah, in case you did watch the other videos, which you probably didn't, I was worried about my English and stuff. That did get better. I have a bunch of friends now that I regularly talk to in English, so I'm a lot better at like finding the correct words and forming sentences on the go. But I still struggle to not feel bad about my accent. If that makes sense. Most people say that my accent is like totally fine, or like even good. Some people say that I sound native, but I genuinely don't believe them. But whatever, right? It's not that bad, I guess. Is that what old gravel looked like? No, I grew up when gravel had the weird, like, what do you call it? Like stone-looking texture, you know? Yeah, but that's kind of what I've been at with this channel. I also did get into, I did get therapy now. I go to therapy, which is pretty helpful. I can recommend it to anyone who's as stupid as me. Sorry, not stupid. It's for skeletons. I fucking hate skeletons. I don't know if I have old combat enabled. I think I do. Nah, I don't actually. Do I? It's kind of confusing. I don't have torches, which is a little scary. Damn, I'm really lucky with the diamonds. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so therapy is awesome. It's been helping me a lot with my mental health. It's still not perfect, obviously. I haven't gone I haven't gone to therapy for like a long time. I've just been for like, I don't know, I've been there like 5 times now or something, or 4 times. But it's very helpful. Right now, we're like working on my eating disorder and stuff. I don't know if I've touched on that before. But whatever, that's not what the video is about, right? I think I'm gonna go back up and get some coal. Or maybe I'm just gonna leave it at 16 diamonds for now and just try and find something else to do. Oh, this is not where I came from. What the fuck? Where am I? This is a huge cave. There's torches down there. I mean, this is awesome, but it's not where I wanted to go. I could just build up, but I don't really want to do that. Let's go back down and see if there's any. It seems to. Did I not get up there? No, it seems like I haven't. Oh, wait, I remember this. This is where I found my first diamonds. But wasn't. Oh, there's like a separate thingy. You can go and piss off. Thank you. Kitty. Oh, I really want a cat. Do I have any fish? Nope. Okay. I got you. Sorry, I actually feel kind of weird right now. There's kind of this weird emptiness going on, right? I just want to use my diamonds, and I think we're gonna climb a mountain. I did see, I accidentally had higher resistance on earlier, and I think there's a mountain in this direction. So we just, I could just head there and just kind of explore that. Right, but what I've been struggling with, right? I've been feeling really useless because I don't get anything done. If I do start a project and it takes too long, like, let's just say a month, right? It just starts falling apart because maybe my vision isn't quite like up to what it's becoming. Maybe it's not funny enough, it's not entertaining enough, it's not good enough. And I have like a million ideas and I start working on them every time. And each time just starts becoming... It's not like it becomes annoying to work on it because I really, really enjoy working on art. It's more so that whatever I do make... Oh, fuck! Okay, son. Isn't enough, you know? For example, one thing I did finish, but it's just something that ended up not being... Oh, that's useful. Okay. That ended up not being enough for me is I have this second channel, or it's more like a third channel. I have many channels, right? And the reason I have many channels is because I have one main channel, and I want more like high effort content to be on there, because I don't want just random shit videos on there, right? And that's fine. So I made a second one that I use to post like random stuff to. Really, this is the channel that has most content because I don't have any expectations on whatever I make, so I just dump whatever I feel like on there, no matter how bad it is or how interesting, how uninteresting it is, because I don't care about algorithms or whatnot, you know. And then I have another channel that I want to use for actual content that is still less effort than like a fully edited long video, you know? So I made a video on that channel. The plan was to work on a different video on the main channel while I worked on the easy video on the second one. That didn't work at all because I had to scrap the main channel video. Oh, that's an even bigger mountain. I don't actually remember what kind of video that was at the time. Yeah, no, I completely forgot. But that's fine. I ended up just making the second channel video because and no, the problem about that was this was supposed to be like the low effort content, you know, something that I don't put too much thought into, something I can just record for fun and just kind of get out there with a little bit of editing. But it ended up being multiple months of work. It's one recording session, one single recording session, and I believe it took 1 month to edit. Oh, I can get some dogs. Hey. Yippee. Do I get multiple of them? No, this is a Minecraft Let's Play. I need one main character dog for now. So, right, so I worked months on it, and that's what's really frustrating about it. The video was done and it's finished, but it ended up being... Ooh, an igloo. I haven't seen that in a while in Minecraft. It ended up being kind of boring and uninteresting, and maybe that's my subjective opinion, but even though I put a lot of effort and editing into it, it's clearly not enough. Oh, okay. At least not in my eyes, and it didn't get any views either, which I don't care about. I don't care about views at all. It's like fine, you know. It's the first video too. Like, who's gonna see that? But it's basically just like nearly an hour of me being boring, just not saying anything interesting, just playing a game. It's kind of sad because I did want the video to be interesting. Let's just sleep here, honestly. Okay. Oh, I want to show you something really interesting. I recently learned that if you, let's say, let's just smelt a log. This whole setup is made in a way where if you use the furnace, it's meant to melt the ice, as far as I know. Maybe it doesn't work now. And then because the ice... Oh yeah, it does work. Oh fuck, it didn't work. Okay, let's block this up. Because the ice melts, it goes over the carpet and the redstone torch, and it reveals the hidden entrance. I of course knew about the hidden entrance anyways, because it's not nothing like special, but... Why does charcoal look like normal coal? Is that how it used to be? Okay. Yeah. What did I want to say? Right, it's just kind of disappointing to... Hello, skeleton. Oh, that's charcoal, right? Let's just keep that. Huh. That's an interesting texture. Weakness, yeah, let's just keep them trapped in here, I don't care. Another fun fact about this igloo, you see how the zombie villager is trapped behind iron fences, or iron bars, I don't know what you call them. Specifically because of this, like, structure, the devs made it so the healing, the anti-zombification thingy for villagers is faster if you if there's iron bars surrounding them. That's a really fucking cool mountain. Please don't hit me off, goat. Okay. Wow. What the fuck? This is so fucking cool. I might just build something here, honestly. Let me save the coordinates. Holy shit. That's so cool. You know, the way my father used to play Minecraft is he would set up little bases all around the world. And I think I'm gonna play the same way. I recently played Minecraft with one of my friends, like a really good friend of mine, and we have a really nice world. It's probably one of my favorite Minecraft worlds I've ever had. And we have quite a few mods, right? It's not like a heavily modded world, but it's just some biome generation and stuff that I changed. And there was this big pyramid thing, and we wanted to explore that, so I set out and I gathered like a bunch of materials and stuff, and then we built a tent in that like place, you know? We built a tent and like a little adventurer hideout, if that makes sense, and we then used that as a base to go on and keep searching instead of always like running back to base with all our items or just dumping a chest in a random place. We actually like built a proper resting place then. It's not needed at all. Like for sake of efficiency, this was complete time waste, but it made the experience so much more interesting because you actually feel like you're exploring the world like an actual like adventurer, if that makes sense. God, this zombie is really pissing me off. Where is he? He must be in like a cave beneath me. Okay. Let me just... Like, it doesn't even have to look amazing. It's just a little place. Maybe I can show some screenshots of it because I really liked it actually. Come out here. Let me get some spruce wood actually. Maybe I can find some sheep so I can already set up a bed here. Whoa! Snow the foxes. Meow meow. Why did I just meow? I'm actually fucking mentally insane, by the way. I've started meowing all the time, and it's not because I'm a furry. Nothing against furries, but I'm not. I'm just becoming a cat, which is kind of interesting, I guess. Oh fuck. I really like this place. Holy shit, it's so pretty. There's a village over there. But anyways, what I was talking about, right? It's just I worked on a video for months, and I posted it, and I just didn't really like it. So I spent months and months of work. Okay, not on this video, right? That video took 1 month, maybe 1.5 months, but still 1.5 months is a long time. It's like 6 weeks, right? Which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but I spent many hours working on it. And then I watch it back and it's just kind of boring. I did get a compliment from one of my friends who said like it's kind of funny, or like the editing is good, but if I don't like what I make, it's just kind of sad, you know. I just I want to make something that I can look back on and be like sort of proud of. And it really reminded me of a thing I struggled with a long time ago, and I guess the issue isn't gone at all. I still struggle with the same thing. One time, long time ago, like 3 years or something now, I worked on a video. I had a really big idea for like a Minecraft mod and the project and everything leading up to it and all the videos I could make and what I should do. And obviously that's an unrealistic perspective to have on art. You can't plan out if you're going to finish something and how you're going to finish it that well, because there's always something that can go wrong. But do I like cobblestone floor? That's kind of cold, isn't it? I think I'll switch it out later. Yeah. But that's the problem I had, right? But I recorded it over the course of like multiple months because I was still in a different room and I haven't moved yet, so I hadn't moved yet, sorry. Getting my English grammar correct, right? I hadn't moved yet, so oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's more than snowing. Okay. Um right. What was I saying? Sorry. I hadn't moved yet, so I had to like talk kind of quiet, or I had to record on days where my family wasn't home, and that was really annoying. And so it took like first before I even recorded at all, it took about half a year for me to learn modding Minecraft. I probably forgot everything by now. I actually learned Java, I learned modding Minecraft, and it was all for nothing because whatever I made didn't work out because I spent a lot of time on it and just ended up being bullshit, which was incredibly disappointing. And that one comment, I think that one comment on my first video about my building skills being bad is very true. I promise you, I'm not actually bad at building. But for some reason, old Minecraft just makes me build like old Minecraft. It's a little difficult. Well, sorry, what was I saying? Right, so I spent a lot of time doing essentially nothing, and then I ended up not using any of it because it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, and then I recorded the video and it also ended up being kind of mad. It ended up being boring because I didn't have any recording experience, right? And then I made a whole editing demo because I've never actually properly edited videos before, and it's still unlisted on my main channel. I can show it to you without my voice because I don't like my accent at that time. Oh, let me look at the sunset. That's interesting. Okay. Well, the editing itself is pretty okay, you know. It's like a 2-minute video on Slime Rancher 2, and so I made that editing demo, and then I set out to edit the footage that I recorded. I recorded it badly, so I had some weird like audio issues, and it's a total of like 40 hours of recordings, and I edited it down to like 5 hours, but obviously I didn't want the video to be 5 hours. And then I still had plans for like doing a whole like cinematic shots and like animated stuff, and it just wasn't realistic at all for me to finish this video as my very first video project. It was completely stupid of me to think that I could do that, but I did it anyways. Well, I didn't actually do it because I scrapped the video when it was nearly done because I recorded a whole voiceover. Like I had a script and I had the recording, and it took me so long to edit the 6 months of recording footage that my English changed while I was editing the video because I got better at English. So the voiceover script that I recorded sounded a lot better than the recording I had in game, and it made me cringe every time I open my Premiere Pro project because I got very insecure about the way my English sounded in the recording. So I had sort of like a, what do you call it, dichotomy, like a oh, hi. I think it's dichotomy. I had like a dichotomy between the script voiceover and the actual recording, and it just didn't feel right to finish the video because nothing. The English was bad, and it sounded wrong. It felt wrong. It wasn't up to what I would hope the video would feel like, and whatever I said and did in the video anyways didn't feel good. It just felt kind of lackluster and boring. There wasn't a lot to it. Of course, the video had a story, and it was it had an interesting premise, and it had something going for it, but the actual execution, damn, cave sounds are so scary, oh my god. The actual execution of whatever I want to make ended up being really shit, at least in my eyes. And that's obviously a big letdown. And then I've already poured basically a year, an entire year of work into this video, and just end up throwing everything away because it just felt wrong to me. And that's a long time ago, and I learned from it by now, but it just kind of sucks. And then after that video, I started working on another one. For this one, I only finished the script, and I did record it technically, but it took me so long to make it and stuff that all the topics that I talked about weren't up to date anymore, you know. And then I plan on making the video with like adding context and explaining why it's not up to date, but that also didn't work out, obviously. So I also ended up not finishing that main video. Why did I just accidentally hit my dog? I'm sorry. Can you just come inside, please? Yeah, come. Please? Please come inside. Pretty please. Oh, you can feed him rotten flesh, okay. Sorry. Oh my god, bro. Oh yeah, obviously he's just jumping out the windows. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. This... Wow, old Minecraft snow feels very different. This reminds me a lot of when I was like 14 and the way my winter depression started and stuff. I don't feel depressed looking at it right now in Minecraft, but because I've mostly gotten better with it. I'm still not good with it, but because like the winter is just horrible for me, right? But this has a very, very similar vibe. It's almost kind of scary. It's sort of comfortable, but also scary as fuck. Damn. Okay, whatever. I don't feel safe here at all. It's also so quiet. Did I turn down the music, by the way? I did. Let me... Makes editing more difficult, but I'm just gonna keep it on because that is the spirit of old Minecraft, you know? Yeah, so I scrapped like 2 big video plans I had, and I never finished any of them, and the only things I've really finished were like... Oh. Huh. I have like a snow mod act, like... I think that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, the only videos I've... Fucking... I should have made him sit down, honestly. Whatever. Sit. The only videos I ever finished are on the dump channel, if you call it that. Videos I'm not really all too happy with. God, it's so dangerous out here. I can't go to sleep and the night feels like it's fucking forever. So they're videos I'm not really proud of. There's stuff I put work into and it's kind of cool. I don't feel too bad looking at them. But it's not great either, you know? Oh, I think the sun is coming up. That's awesome. The sun should be coming up over there. I think the sunset was over there, so it should be over there. Although, doesn't this count as rain, so it technically doesn't turn daytime? I hope it doesn't, but it might. Oh, I see rain particles over there. Ah, that sucks. I do. Never mind. This isn't rain. It's probably just like in the desert, so the mobs should burn, I think. I hope. What was I gonna say? Right, so I never really finished a big project that I'm happy with. There's some Blender stuff I did back then, inspired by Kane Pixels. You've probably heard of him by now because he's also the guy that did that's doing the Backrooms movie. He's awesome, like genuinely probably the biggest like art inspiration I've ever had. He's the whole reason I started like making art in the first place. So it's really cool to see him like succeed in this way. But yeah, so I did that, and I am kind of proud of that, but I stopped doing it a long time ago because Blender is great, and learning Blender can be great, but you start hitting a point where it gets frustrating in my eyes. And that's especially with like texture editing and stuff. It just gets so annoying to do anything. Maybe I'm just stupid. I would have loved to keep doing more stuff, but the more you want to do, the more high effort something gets, and you can't ever do something silly. You kind of have to commit to an idea that has to be sort of deep. And I love deep ideas. I did a bunch of those renders, but it's difficult to. Well, it's also wrong, but like if I was to combine video editing with Blender, I would have to get into animation. And animation is amazing, but animation is so much fucking work. And rigging characters, making characters in the first place, all that stuff is a lot of work. And maybe I'm gonna get into that someday, but it's just something I can't spend my time on currently. I wish I could. But I want to learn drawing, I want to learn video editing, all that stuff first. Maybe then I'll get back into it at some point. But yeah, so the only things I really like that I made are those things. And that's a while ago. That's the first thing I've ever done when it comes to art, so that's a very, very long time ago. And that's upsetting because I wish I could have something that I could show to people, like, here, this is what I do in my free time. This is what I spend all my time on, but I never do. Every time and that's why I have a habit of never telling people about creative project, is because not only do I not want to disappoint myself, I don't want to disappoint my friends either, you know? So I just act like I'm not doing anything, or like I don't really want to talk about what I'm doing when I do creative stuff. And it ends up being kind of uncomfortable because they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why don't you why don't you spend time? Why don't you concentrate on school more? Why don't you do that and that? But I want to spend the time on creative stuff, and I don't want to get judged for what I do. Because I'm used to being judged for what I do, especially when it comes to creative stuff. And so I never talk about any of it, you know? But then I don't have anything to show for because I genuinely don't like what I'm doing. Or like what I finished, and that's so annoying and frustrating. Now, oh, this is actually kind of nice. Come on. Okay, come on. This is nice, right? It's not amazing. Maybe I think I'm gonna add some accent stairs. I think it looks pretty. No, stairs are better. Actually, I might just do this instead. Oh, come on, I like the vibe. Okay, the cobblestone is a little cut off, maybe? But come on, I think this is pretty. Isn't it? It's like a cozy, like, thingy, you know? I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. Yeah, so I wish I had something to show for because I spend a lot of time on art. but I never do, and that's upsetting, you know. And what makes it even worse to my self-image and all that is not only do I not have anything to show for, it's I don't get anything done that I want to get done, and I'm not doing good in like school either. I'm just kind of I oh okay um uh okay, maybe I'm just gonna put them up there. Okay. I think you're gonna stay here actually. Oh, you don't want to fall off? Okay. What the fuck? um yeah, so I'm doing bad at school and I'm doing bad at my creative work. So I keep questioning myself, like, what do I actually do? What is it that I succeed in? What am I allowed to feel okay about myself if I don't get anything I want to get done? That's like really upsetting, isn't it? Um, it's not like I have an obligation to finish creative work, but if if my reasoning for not being good at school is that I want to spend time on something I care about, that being creative work, and creative work of mine keeps coming to a halt because I'm unhappy with what I do, then I don't really have a that I'm just kind of messing up, you know. I'm not doing something good. Um, I'm just I'm just disappointing myself again and again, you know. And I don't really find a solution to that because I do mess up and I don't know how to get out of this habit of scrapping creative projects because I am perfectionistic. That's how I am. And it's not easy to oh, it's so bright. Holy shit. It's not easy to change that um the expectations I have of myself, you know? Like I hope it gets better. I really want it to get better, but I can't control it easily. Why don't you wanna can you come down in here? Yep, thank you. I mean, messing up school is like a whole nother video topic that I'm probably gonna talk about hopefully soon. That I'm really like annoyed by. Obviously the school system sucks, but I'm at fault myself for like the most part because I'm just of course okay. It's difficult to say I'm at fault myself if it is mental illness and depression and stuff that makes it difficult, but obviously that still comes from me, you know. The school system should definitely account for things like that, but I just gotta be realistic, you know. The world isn't perfect, the world sucks. I think I am gonna change this actually. Maybe I'm just gonna make it symmetric. Yeah. Yeah, the world sucks and that's how it is, and sometimes you just have to like survive in a world that sucks, you know, so I should adapt to it. And it's not like it's impossible for me to learn. It's incredibly fucking difficult. I gotta be honest, it's really difficult. I'm not diagnosed with ADHD or something, and I don't want to diagnose myself with ADHD. I really don't. But there is certainly something wrong with the way that my mind works with motivation, and I notice it a little bit when it comes to creative work, and I notice it by far the most when it comes to school. Um, well, it's turning nighttime fast. That's annoying. I want to finish that little base thing, and then I already have dirt, and then I'm gonna like leave. this place for a little bit and keep like going in a different direction. Maybe I'm gonna build like a tiny bridge to the mountain. Though maybe that would destroy the aesthetic. Because it is kind of like out there, you know? If I was to make a bridge from here to there, which is a big bridge, I think that would kind of destroy it. So maybe I just want to do like an entrance and like an elevator up. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Do I want to take the bed from the igloo? I think I'm gonna do that, because I can't see any sheep near me. Yeah, so I struggle at school. I do pretty bad at school right now. It's really worrying, actually. It fucking... Oh, emeralds. It's really gut-wrenching sometimes. It's also because I take stuff too seriously, but it's... Actually, it's because I take stuff not serious enough, and then it ends up being really bad because I mess up. But I can't really get... That scared me for a second, because that's a new soundtrack. And I've been watching some horror videos on like the Backrooms and Minecraft horror mods, and I got really fucking scared that I accidentally installed a horror mod, or like... Because I definitely didn't. I know that I didn't install any horror mods. This is just like an old Minecraft pack. God, that scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck. It's a nice soundtrack. It's very nice. It's nice piano stuff. I like piano. It's a nice sounding piano, blah blah blah. But holy shit, that scared me. Oh fuck. The white, now it's not snowing right now, but the white and the white floor and the dark sky is really like reminiscent of... Is reminiscent the right word? I feel like reminiscent would mean that the devs intended it to be, but you know what I mean. It's very... It reminds me of walking to school early in the morning in winter and really struggling with depression and stuff. Yeah, that's it's sort of comforting and beautiful, but it's also a little difficult to look at, you know. Yeah, right. So I did find myself burning out on art when it comes to big projects, especially that 1 year thingy. That's why I scrapped it eventually. I noticed I'm burned out and I don't seem to get good progress on it, and I think it was very unrealistic of me to set... Oh, should I even build anything on this mountain? Because I feel like it's very naturally beautiful. Maybe I should just keep it be this like spot to look out at, you know? I feel like this is kind of beautiful. Yeah, anyways, I want to visit the village over there. Blum bum dum dum dum. Isn't that the same theme or the same, what's it called, melody that another Left for Bloom or something, the Lena Rain soundtrack has? It's not the same soundtrack, I believe, but it's very similar. It has a same vibe. Maybe this is made by Lena Rain. I should probably look it up when I edit the video, because it is a very nice sounding soundtrack. This is a nice... Oh, it's a difficult village. Don't hit me. It's... Oh, I don't get... You don't get fall damage in powdered snow, right? So you're just like... Yeah. No, I hope I don't freeze to death. That was maybe like not the smartest idea I've ever had. Yeah, oh god, that was stupid. Never mind, that was very stupid. Don't freeze to death. Yeah, so I find myself being burned out, but right now, with this kind of like artistic plateau I hit, where I can't really finish a video because it doesn't live up to what I want it to be. Is that really a burnout? Because it's not like I've worked on it too much. On like this, the video I'm talking about right now is something I haven't mentioned yet. I'm currently working on a thing and I've already put a lot of time into it. And I have a whole script and stuff, but I feel like if I was to finish the video, it just isn't really what I want it to be. And I'm also scared of it because it's not good enough. I can't publish it without feeling judged by friends and stuff, especially real life ones. So I don't know if you can call this a burnout. It's more a fear of finishing something that I am not proud of, you know? Last time I definitely scrapped the... Oh, this is getting scary. Okay. I scrapped the video because I was definitely burned out because I worked on it too much. But on this video, I really didn't work too much. Like, it's fine, you know? I have the recordings. I wrote one script that I kind of like. I'm just kind of scared that whatever I want to make of it isn't enough. And that would be fine in itself, right? I can work on other creative projects, but it's really frustrating to have worked on something and to want to make something. And to even have told friends about it, like, that I want to make something of it, but then having to scrap it, you know? But I don't see another solution for it because it really... Oh, this is a really cool place to build like a little, what's it called? I don't know what the name is. What's the name of a little thing that you have at like a seashore that boats can arrive at? And fuck, it's probably a simple word. It's a very simple word. There's that one Mario Kart track that has that in the name, but I only know the German name of it. Let me think of it. It's Hafen. The German word is Hafen. Is it haven? I feel like every time I hear the word haven, it's like safe haven, so it means something different. A pier? No. Oh. What was the fucking... Bumbling through leaves and bushes, my botanic escapade continues. Whatever. Play the clip. You know what? I'm gonna follow this ravine thingy. What's it called? Is it a ravine? This is the kind of stuff I struggle with in English, right? It's very specific words. I guess in this case I wouldn't even know how to say it in German. Oh, I do actually. It's Schlucht. I guess it would be a ravine, maybe. Like this pathway between the mountains, you know? Whoops. Yeah, I'm hoping that this ravine thing connects up to where I come from, so I can maybe build a path through here and then connect it to the village. And then I can put whatever the word was at the ocean thing, which would be really fucking cool, you know? And then from the village I could make a pathway over to the pretty mountain stuff. This is an interesting waterfall. It's all because of that one water source up there. Okay. Scary. This is also very pretty. Wow. This is awesome. And there's a dark forest over there. Dark oak forest. Oh, there's so many places I want to build stuff at. Why is the terrain generation so interesting? Is it really just because it feels more interesting because of the texture pack? I feel like this is completely different from what I get in usual playthroughs. Maybe it's also because the chunks, the chunk render distance is lower and stuff. That's curious. Because this is beautiful. I'd love to build something here. Right, so currently I'm working on this video project I just mentioned, where I'm thinking about scrapping it, and while working on that I'm learning drawing. I'm just drawing a little bit every day, you know, it's like a little thingy project I follow, and it's kind of nice. It is like, given that my depression allows me to do what I want to do, it's pretty okay, you know. But I didn't. Do I have the coordinates of my old base, of my original? Like, I'll find it. Don't worry. But just like 2 days ago, I wanted to draw something, right? Something that isn't part of that, like, of the practice thing. Yeah, I just wanted to make like a painting. And I've made a painting before, but I'm not that happy with it. It's like, fine, I guess. But I did manage to post it. Like, it was good enough for me to think I can post it without feeling bad about it. And friends have told me that it looks good. I personally don't like it that much, but that's fine, you know? So I wanted to draw something, and I had an idea in mind, and I had the color palette, and I had the layout of the drawing. I knew what I was going to make, and then I made it, and it ended up sucking. It sucked dick. It was bad because I have yet to learn how to texture. I have yet to learn how to properly color stuff, and I'm also not familiar with the style that I wanted to make. And so it just ended up being boring and bad, you know? This is interesting terrain generation. It's really, really weird. I've never seen this before. It's very pretty and I like it. Oh, that's where my base is. I guess I could connect the this village to the other one. That's a cool idea. I'm probably gonna work on that. Oh fuck. Oh god, I gotta go back. Gotta get back without dying. Right, but it sucked because I didn't know how to do some stuff that I wanted to do in the painting, and it's not even okay. You could call it mediocre, but to me it looks like a fucking 2-year-old drew it, you know. And like in every other case, that would have just been another failed like little thing. It just took a day to make. It's not that bad, but when you make something that you already like, when you make a big video that you already like struggle with and you're scared that it won't be what you want it to be, and then you make a painting with a clear goal in mind and it ends up not being what you want it to be, it makes you reflect on the other project that you're working on, you know. And it does scare me that it's not gonna end up being what I want it to be, because it's likely not gonna be what I want it to be. But then can I post that the way I want it to? Because if I already know it's not going to end up what I want it to be, like, how can I confidently post it anywhere? And that upsets me quite a lot. I don't really know what to do about it. And even that second channel that was meant to have less effort content, even that's for us. Oh my god, fuck. A gang of creepers just. Okay. Right, let me try and find a path to follow to the village, and then I'm gonna just kind of build the infrastructure for it, you know? This one looks good. I think I'm gonna... How do I efficiently do this? Anyways, yeah, right, that second channel, I wanted to make multiple videos on it, actually. At the time I made the one I already did, I planned to make like 3 videos, but because the one video that was meant to be low effort took a month to make and it ended up being boring and long, I never got around to making all the other ones. And there's low effort content you can easily make if you had Facecam, but I still don't feel good enough to record myself doing anything, and I also don't really have the setup for it. I could have a setup for it if my parents weren't, if I was living alone, but I'm not. But even if I did have the setup, I don't think I would be confident enough to show my face anywhere, you know? Yet, at least, I would love to do some stuff. I have some ideas, but I just... Oh, another type of dog. Come on. Yippee. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Does this way lead to where I wanted to lead? This is the birch forest I was at earlier, wasn't it? Yes! Okay, I'm on the right way. I'm on the right path, I think. Ouchie. Where was the thing I made? Over here, okay. Let me light it up a little bit so I don't forget it. Or should I lead it along this lake thing? Oh, I don't like the old water texture, to be honest. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm just kind of very annoyed of myself not doing enough stuff I want to do. Because of motivation and because of feeling ugly and because of being annoyed by myself and because it's not even because private life is too busy. I keep saying that I'm too busy and I don't have time for it, but I end up just wasting my time all the time because I'm procrastinating doing what I actually want to do, and I don't end up spending my time with things I enjoy, and also don't end up spending my time with things that are productive. So I just waste my time, and it's very, very frustrating. Dude, there's so much stuff I want to do, but I just... and people tell me that I'm not ugly, and I've made a whole video about that. A video I don't really like that much, but I made a whole video about it. You can watch it if you want to. I played Mario Party 8, but no one cares about Mario Party 8. That's probably why no one watched it, but whatever. But like, sure, people say that I look pretty, but I don't feel like it at all. And it makes me feel like a pygmy, but I don't... I don't know, it feels very wrong. It's just that I'm really like... let's say traumatized is probably the wrong word, but it's not unlikely that it's actual trauma. With all the acne stuff I went through, you can watch the video if you want to. I don't know how much I actually touched on it, but you know. Yeah, it's just difficult to feel okay about myself, and that makes everything more difficult because there's ideas I have and there's stuff I want to do, but I can't just make it. I can't just sit down and make whatever I want to make because there's so many barriers that stop me from doing what I want to do. And all these barriers are set by me, which makes it even worse because I am the only thing that's stopping me from doing something. Obviously, I could like go and blame my friends for not being supportive enough, and I could blame my school for being annoying, and I could you know, all that stuff. But in the end, it is my fault. I could work on stuff, but I don't allow myself to do so, and that's beyond stupid of me. No. Where's the lake? It's over there? Yeah. Okay. Bumbling through leaves, my botanical escapade continues. Blah blah blah, but hey, more crafting materials. Jackpot or something. Oh, was that music? Can you hear that? Faintly in the back. I really want to up my vocabulary, you know? I want to use words like faint. Like the Linkin Park song. I may want to build a path to the left of the lake because I want to build something in the dark oak forest that's like reminiscent of the very first Minecraft world I've ever had. It's a very you'll see when I build it. I hope I remember. I'm probably gonna place down a sign there. Let me just yeah, I am gonna build a path to the left. It's probably less efficient because the mountain is over there, the mountain range. And I do miss... Okay, I'm gonna build the path in both directions. Okay. I should probably... You know what? I'm gonna use this little spot right here. As like a little... Right here in the like little opening. I'm gonna use this spot to build a little base like my father used to. Oh, it's such a fucking nice song. It's so good. Should I use birchwood or oak? I'm feeling oak. Because birch really isn't that pretty. But that's fine, you know. No, is the song ending already? It's so nice. I wanna hear more of it. Please. Or maybe I'm not gonna build an actual base or like house, but I'm just gonna make like a little like overhang thing, you know, whatever you call it that. Like oh, it's getting dark. That's not good. That's not good. Nighttime genuinely feels a lot more threatening in old Minecraft. I'm not even in old Minecraft. This is the new version with just old stuff added into it, but it feels like old Minecraft, you know? I don't like that actually. Damn, it's so dark. Oh, perfect. It's awfully quiet, honestly. I feel like there's about to be like a big fucking monster here. Bro, stop doing that shit. Actually, I'm gonna use birchwood for the floor. I don't like destroying like the natural looking stuff around, so I'm just gonna... I always do this, I'm way too... Fucking god. I do have a mod like installed that makes Minecraft more old. Like, not just the texture pack, but some like... some features, right? Just for the movement, I think. No, the movement seems the same, but like... I don't actually know. Some item behavior, right? For example, if you mine iron ore, it's actually like still the ore in your inventory and stuff. That kind of stuff, you know? And I think there might be a change to the way that cave noises work. Because back in the day, there was a lot more of those. But I'm not sure. Right, I wish I had a bed with me. I'm gonna go search for some sheep. Maybe I find some out here. Ah, sheep. Oh, that's 3. Perfect. Ouch. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. This is a very, like, pretty view. I think we're gonna make the... Oh yeah, right, I wanted to make a sign first. My pickaxe, my shovel is almost broken. Yeah, I wish I could find like a solution for that problem easily. I should like go and analyze what made other projects easier to finish, or like why this realization of the idea I had didn't work out. But I feel like I'm getting nowhere regardless. And there's no one really there to tell me. Well, I don't want someone to tell me what to do. I am the one who knocks. I am the person that like that makes the art. I want to have control of my art myself. But you know, I just but also that's like my fault. I don't share my art, you know. I don't like my art, so I don't share it. And so obviously no one can like support me. How is someone gonna be like positive about something that doesn't exist? And if something is not good, then I want negative feedback because I want to improve, you know. Um, and for that one video, I don't have any food left. Fuck. For that one video that took like a month to make, you're right. One of my friends watched it and another friend too, and they liked the little editing bits I made. But most of the video they didn't say anything about, and I know why. It's because they didn't like it. And I'm not saying that because of self-hatred or anything. Well, maybe, but it's because it's just boring. It's not bad or uncomfortable to watch, but it's not good either, you know? It's just not entertaining. And so I could take that as feedback, obviously. I can and I will. And I have to learn, okay, I'm not entertaining enough. And I need to make more jokes. I need to do something about it. I need to maybe edit more. And I need to make a video be shorter. And I need to make it more interesting. And I can do all that, but it takes so much to finish something in the first place, you know? So I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck. I will continue making stuff because I think it's the most important thing of my life is to keep making stuff. But I can't. I'm always stuck. I'm always stuck, and it really frustrates me. Like, if you struggle with something similar, please, come on, come on in here, please, please, pretty please. If you have a similar problem, maybe you even solved it, or one of your friends, or something, I would love for you to comment. Why would you run away from me? Hello, stay inside, please. Um, I would love if you comment under this video and like tell me your experience about it, because um I've been struggling with this for like quite a while now, and I can't seem to figure out a solution. Um, yeah, it just keeps happening, you know? And it's annoying. That's really, really annoying. Um, food. That's what I wanted to make. I need food. Did I not start like a farm? I didn't. I should probably do that. Even if it's like a small one. I don't have seeds. Idiot. Hey, villager, can I have some carrots? Just like, I just need something to eat right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna replant them too, don't worry. Right? It's all fine. Sorry. There we go. You have all of it back. You can keep it. Right? It's fine. Oh, perfect. I've made it to the thingy thing. Now, how would I get from here to the lookout thing? I could just build like a huge stairway up there, honestly. I may just do that. Like starting from here. Maybe I should have taken the leather boots in one of the village's chests. Wasn't it that village too? I think I'm just gonna go over there and search for the leather boots. I believe they had some. Bro, it's the homophobic Dan TDM villager. What the fuck? Wait, which is that the librarian who's white? Yeah, I completely forgot that librarians used to be like just white. Interesting. There we go. Okay. Actually, maybe I should just sleep. You guys, that one didn't have a bed, I believe, but you had a bed. Is there just no way up? Why do they have a second floor if they don't have stairs up there? Wait. There is a bed in there. Wait, how do you get in there? Oh. Oh. Oopsie. Okay. That's nice. It's even got my color in it. You know what? Ouchie. This makes it a lot easier to get up the mountain. I've never actually done this before, by the way. Like, I know that this is a feature, and I've tried it when the update came out in creative mode, but I've never actually, like, played that way. Over there, okay, that's my place. I guess this is still a very cool way to get there. I think I'm gonna keep it that way. I could, of course, like, start the way, like, over there, and then... But this is a way easier way too. I think this is pretty awesome. And you can see the base from afar. I guess I can end the video here. I wish I could end it on a more positive note. Damn, bro. But I actually don't know because, like, I actually do struggle with that, like, right now. And I don't know what to do about it. If anyone in the comments can help, maybe, I don't know. I'm probably gonna ask my therapist about it at some point. But yeah, that's really it. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.